sitting here rubbing my face as if I partied or drank to some degree last night. None of those things or anything even close happened. I watched a lot of fighting sports last night. Fighting Irish jersey, vintage Joe Montana Notre Dame jersey, St. Patrick's Day, green lights, golden hair kicker. The things I do for you. You know, I remember the days in the nightclub business when St. Patrick's Day was like, I'm trying to think of the right analogy. Maybe like the Super Bowl for bar and club employees, right? Because, you know, if you were doing the night party, you were day drinking. If you were doing the all day party, you were going out to one of the clubs at night, a wash and green and nonsense hats and all that stuff. It's an excuse to drink. Not that people in the club and bar business and their customers therein need that, but it's fun, right? Something to do. I don't drink very much anymore. Save it for special occasions. It's still fun, but got the stupid whoop strap, and the data it sends me when I drink is alarming. And I am no spring chicken. I am up there in age now, and I like other green substances, but maybe not so much the green beer because I just don't recover like I used to. But anyways, the nightclub and bar business has this incredible ability to hijack any of the holidays in which they celebrate. Like, so it's Sunday, March 17th right now, but I guarantee you most of the big parties were last night. And yes, they will continue today, and there will be parades today. There will be all of those fun things. But the nightclub and bar business takes over St. Patrick's Day, Valentine's Day, Halloween, Christmas a little less so. But it takes them over, and it's the Saturday before the event. Full stop. Now, I remember we used to get screwed. If the event was on Friday, you'd do like an after Halloween or a this or that, maybe a Thursday the night before. Try and always squeak out the extra days, the extra funds. You want to make money. But that business can hijack anything and make it a wonderful, wonderful excuse to have a good time. But hey, I'm not taking a good time away from anyone. If you're out there and you're having some green beer, listen, it's 10:45 in the morning. If I got a pretty good invite right now, I might bite, you know. But the problem is that how I want to start my week. Like if I got the invite yesterday, no, I still wouldn't have done it. What am I saying? I feel like I put on this jersey every year. Thank you, Thomas Milan, Man of Mystery, international DJ, friend, for this gift many years ago. I feel like I put on this jersey. I'm going to have a green smoothie with extra sodium, of course, and a few other supplements. You know, the Irish way. Wake up and be ultra concerned with your health. I feel like it's enough. But as you get older and you realize these things affect you differently in recovery and stuff, there's this race and this fight for balance, right? Because you still have to enjoy your life. And I am not saying that you have to drink to enjoy anything. Of course you don't, sex. But I just feel like you can't cut it out completely unless, of course, you're sober and you've had a journey. Of course, God bless you. You know, God, dog, whatever you believe in. I believe in none of those things. I believe in dogs. They're real. I saw a bunch of them in Costa Rica recently. But balance is a tough thing to achieve. I certainly wasn't balanced when I was in the nightclub bar business. I was tipped and tipsy quite frequently. And then when I left it, I went pretty far in the other direction. Don't drink too much anymore, but I still enjoy it. Like a glass of wine with dinner with friends, or, you know, a couple of drinks on date night or whatever. A good time. But you just got to pick your spots as you get older, and it sucks. I think there's some supplements you can take, but I don't know how much they actually do. If they have a placebo effect, take them, right? But I'm just rambling. That's the whole point of these. I just sit down and I start talking about things. I'm not scripted. I don't know what to say. I do know that in some weird way, this might be a desperate plea for a fun invite for the day. It's not. Honestly, I got stuff I want to do. I'd like to vacuum. That seems pretty Irish, Someone's going to post that that's somehow offensive to Irish people in the comments, and do yourself a favor and shut the fuck up and don't do that. Nobody cares. Nobody cares. Relax. But anyways, yeah, I thought I'd fire up a green set, go off on a bit of a rant. The whole point of this rant, I think, was to talk about how the nightclub and bar business hijacks holidays to fall in line with their sales goals, which I find hilarious and fitting, and deservedly so. People just need that excuse to have fun, and let's not take it away from them, even if it involves massive headaches the next day. Please don't drink and drive. We have a lot of options to get around that these days, between Uber and taxis, rollerblades, city bikes. Hitchhiking is really popular again now. Don't do that. That's a joke. But yeah, if you're having fun today, if you're having some green beers, pour one for me and drink it quickly so it makes your day much worse tomorrow. And so I can say I told you so.